Hi, here comes a real update from me. I wanted to explain the situation and why I've been so silent over the last weeks. I think life was a bit hectic. There's been some real changes. I left Berlin by the end of July, and then I went back to home, to Cologne, where I grew up and where also all of my best friends are living. And with one of my best friends, I went to one of my favorite festivals. We had such an amazing time. The music was amazing. It was pissing the whole time, but we had so much fun. It was, the best time ever. I cannot really describe it actually. And then I think 3 days later, I flew off to Portugal. And here I am now, and it's almost marking 1 month over here. I think in the beginning I was really lost. I went back to Ericeira right on the day where I landed in Portugal. I was working in Ericeira last year for 6 weeks, so it kind of felt like coming back home, but I kind of knew that this is not going to be the place where I want to stay this year, because I think last year I already soaked it all in a way, and I felt like I was longing for something new. But I realized really quickly that it's really annoying to travel with my surfboard, so that I was probably searching for a place where I could stay long term. And then at the same time I also realized, wow, I just got interrupted by a phone call. But yeah, I realized that hostels are quite expensive, especially in August, and that I was not going to be able to afford 2 months of traveling without working somewhere or staying somewhere for free. So yeah, then I was like really urgently searching for a volunteering space. And yeah, a friend of mine recommended me this hostel where I am right now, and it really, all went how it was supposed to be, I guess. Because I called them, and then a day later they were like, hey, we actually am quite full, but because August is such a crazy month, it would be nice to have you as an extra helper. So yeah, then I got the volunteering space over here, and it was actually the one that I was preferring to do, because it's like right at the ocean. I can see the ocean from all of the sides over here now, and the wave that is rolling right in front of the house is really amazing. And I've been here quite often, sometimes in the last years, but only for a couple days always, and I really felt that this is a place where I was supposed to be long term for a while. So here I am, and it's been almost a month, or I think like 3 weeks, and it's been really, really beautiful. I think I needed some time to arrive, but everything felt really perfectly. The other volunteers were super nice, and am also still super nice. Yeah, I think everything is at the right place. I met some really amazing people, and through them I really got into a bubble of van lifers who are staying here long-termly since months and even years, and really build up a life over here. And I felt so inspired, and I was really thinking about if I should cancel my plans for Berlin and move here, and also take some opportunities and build a life, because I think the life that they are living over here is for sure my dream life, and where I'm heading to long-termly, because I'm studying design so that I can work remotely at some point in my life and travel full-time and surf full-time. And yeah, I hope I can be a freelance videographer, graphic designer, and just doing my creative projects and traveling the world. And I was kind of seeing it right in front of me, so I was really thinking about it. Also because I met some really amazing people that I was like, I feel such a connection, and yeah, I don't want to lose this in a way. I can tell you about that maybe later in a different vlog. But I think that's how I've been doing over the last week. So it's been really, really beautiful, and even more than I was expecting and wishing for. And yeah.
All of my heroes set up straight. They stare at the ground, they radiate.
Good morning. I'm sitting here on the roof and watching over Baleal and the ocean. We just finished the cleaning for the house and now we have to wait for a couple check-ins. I'm gonna make myself lunch later. I hope it's surfable today because yesterday it was basically flat and tomorrow it's gonna turn like 3 meters, which is crazy. We're probably gonna go to one of the pro spots to Super Tubush and watch all the pro surfers ripping over there. I'm really excited.
I think maybe in the day it's not as It's not the best. Yeah. It's like when you make
Großer Backflip. I feel so grateful now after my morning dance. I really want to get that more into my day-to-day life. And I also want to meditate more and just seize the moment and appreciate that I can be here now. So this was so recharging. I'm back here at our rooftop and I want to try to meditate a little bit because I feel like recently I've been feeling a lot of emotional stress about different topics that are coming up here in Portugal. And at the moment I think it's my biggest challenge to stay present and to just enjoy the moment and don't worry about the outcomes later and don't worry about what's gonna be in a couple months. So yeah, I think I really want to meditate more, to stay present and stay within myself and enjoy the moment. So today's my last day at the hostel. From tomorrow on my volunteering time over here ends, and from Wednesday on I'm gonna drive up with a friend to Galicia in her van, and I'm really excited. I've never been to the north of Portugal and I've never been in the north of Spain, so I think it's gonna be a really interesting new chapter of my solo travel adventures. I'm gonna take you with that on my next vlog, so I'm gonna end the vlog over here. I'm so glad to share my life again with you here on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'm really excited to see you again when I'm in Spain.
Ja, es geht schon in die